Now the Community Service Award. This award is presented to an immigrant who has provided valuable community service to the City of Calgary and the immigrant communities. We have a little video to show you now.
The finalists in the community service category are Josephine Mazwandi, Botswana.
To me, community means people coming together and collaborate in issues that affect them, irrespective of the differences, appreciating the differences to make it work. There are primary services that are very, very essential for inclusive community. It starts with services like education. In education, do we acknowledge that we are diverse? Do we acknowledge what comes out of our communities? Are our curriculums capturing those important elements? And then what do we do about it? I really appreciate what Canada is doing with communities, promoting communities to keep their traditional roots. I believe as human beings, we will never live in silos. We will never live in isolation, otherwise we're really brewing a lot of problems that we may not be able to capture in the future. So building communities will bring everybody, around the table. We don't have to agree, but we need to understand, listen, acknowledge, and see how best to move forward with. So that's why I see building communities in Calgary, it's very, very important.
Geeta Romesh, India.
To me, community means my neighbors, the place that I live in, the people that I talk to and interact with on an everyday basis. It's also the city that I live in is my community. Building a community in Calgary is really important because this is my new home, away from my original home, and I really think that we need to welcome people here with open arms. And I really want to develop a community so that people don't feel that they're alienated, that they belong to the community. And in order to do that, to make them feel that they are at home, I want to build a community. In order to make the immigrants feel at home and to be inclusive, I think it's a shared responsibility. It's not only the immigrants learning the main culture, but the culture of Calgary also, the people in Calgary also need to learn what these guys bring with them, what kind of cultures are brought from the various diverse people who come into Calgary. So it has to be a shared responsibility. I think once we establish, we always have a duty to give back to the society that we live in. So I'm always inspired by the quote that says, ask not what the country can do for you, but think what you can do for the country.
Jeanette Hurley, Grenada.
It's my heart and soul. Community means my people, or as I would say, my peeps. And on a broader picture, I look at the Calgary community, because remember this year, Calgary is celebrating we're one of the best communities in the world to live. And you know, that vibrancy that has now become Calgary with our mayor and you know, stuff happening in Calgary is just phenomenal. I think we have all of us who have come here, all the immigrants to Calgary, have contributed to making it one of the world's best and greatest cities to live. And I think it's very important that we, as immigrants, we contribute to making Calgary that place where we can all come together and all feel that it's home and all feel loved. I think in Calgary, we have individuals who come together, form communities, and within the communities they try to ensure that we all as a community have access to good health, education, all those basic principles, you know, the tangibles. Until all of us have made it, none of us have made it. So from a community standpoint, I have to give to my community to make all of us part of our community.
Presenting the Community Service Award are Dan O'Grady from Enbridge, Ellen Dungeon from United Way, Bonnie Johnston from Calgary and Area Child and Family Services Authority, Christina Beal from Ilvark with Immigrant Services Calgary, and Brian Wong from Omni TV. Please come up on stage. And this year's winner of the Community Service Award is Dr. Geeta Ramesh. Please come to the stage.